Hello, beautiful people. This is your tarot reading this full moon in Cancer in 2018. So happy full moon and happy new year. Cancer does symbolize or is mainly concerned about family and close friends and the home. And they get easily hurt, so they don't come so easily out of their shell anymore when they feel something has gone quite deep for them, and they are actually not so easy to get to know, so they need time for people to stick around them or be there for them until they open up, and they can easily go back, crab, kind of like a crab, just crawl back into their little hiding spot. So we will actually have a look at what this full moon energy is able to bring you, and I will first mainly focus on the Cancer people. However, I will, like last time at the end of the year, I will draw an angel card for each sign as well. So it's actually quite good to listen to the introduction as well, and not just straight away focus on your sign, and also listen to what the Cancer energy, this full moon, actually is revealing. Okay, and then you can apply it with your own star sign card to your own situation as well. Okay, now I first get the card for the Cancer sign. This is going to be just the main signifier, okay? Yeah, there. Oh, there it goes, already quite deep. This is the inner child, okay? So we're still kind of dealing with our inner child and maybe some past hurts or some joyous family gatherings, you know, like, but really feeling your energy of childlike behavior, okay, or getting thrown back to that, or you know, like it's the time to just look after your inner child, okay, so you can take that into account, and really cuddle it, huggle it, snuggle it, everything you feel is good for your inner child is going to be quite important to look after around this full moon. So this is now just for Cancer. I'll leave that actually just here, move it, and I will draw these three cards again, and this also is especially for this full moon in Cancer, okay? So just to feel a general energy around it. These are the angel cards of Storing Virtue. Yeah. Six of Cups, again, like a card of past memories, people from the past, you know, past happiness, you know, remembering, okay, also being jolted back into your childhood, okay, and looking at what happened in your childhood and what made you become the person you are, and obviously also connecting to your family and the elder, which give you some other aspects or viewpoints of how they perceived you in your upbringing, how you've grown up, you know. That's really lovely. It's quite deep, really watery. Cancer is water. Water. Okay, that's here. So that's one of the general energies in this full moon. Let's see what Earth Magic card has to reveal to everybody, and especially Cancer. Ooh, Let me shuffle. There we go. Okay. Oh, blessing. Blessings, okay? The rainbow is like needs the sun and the rain clouds to show all the colors. So it needs that kind of a certain perspective, okay? It's quite a physical phenomenon, and to create that kind of magic, you need both the tears and the happiness. You know, you need the sun and the rain. You need the cleansing and the drying up. You know, like just yeah, you need that kind of balance, and it is a blessing. It is a blessing we can evolve. It is a blessing we can learn and grow. You know, everything what comes across to you as a blessing, you've been wishing for it, or you've been hoping, or you've been suffering about something for so long, and it's starting to kind of release and go, and it has maybe come up and was quite intense, but it starts to kind of, I'll be all right, things will come all right, the trust comes back in, okay, so that comes back, there's a nice balance creating there, okay, this is really gorgeous. These are the complementary colors, orange and blue, okay? Again, the complementary forces joining and creating a bigger spectrum of colors, of viewpoints, of possibilities. This is a very deep reading, really deep. Now, I'm just going to take one of the, yep, okay, already here. Wow, okay, that's also, Selenophilia is our inner darkness, or the hidden thoughts, the hidden desires, all that what we can't explain yet. It could be that you feel overwhelmed by dreams, or overwhelmed by anxieties and things which happen in your head, okay? And that's what sometimes the devil, that's the devil in the traditional deck, okay, can do to us, okay? It brings up these things which are dark for us, which worry us a little bit. However, this is always a catalyst. It's always a catalyst to look at it a bit deeper, okay? Obviously, it's going to happen in a quite emotional and in a very deep inner, with a deeper inner element, okay, where you're gonna realize, and now you're in a kind of slumber phase, okay, but you're gonna be more realistic in a sense, you know, like getting it more under control by kind of analyzing it and creating that sort of balance, okay. That energy can be sometimes a little bit overwhelming at first, okay, and it can be kind of like a bit of a shock or something which doesn't let us go. We feel we are bound to it. It's not letting us go, these thoughts, okay. We go like, oh my God, I'm getting crazy, you know. But also trust that it is so intense because it wants a release, or it wants that it wants to be set free, okay, in a positive way, in a really bright light worker kind of energy way, right? And then at the same time, you have to understand, like, they are like in a slumber phase, okay? They are like withdrawn from their real world, okay? It's the world in between. It's some sort of transition. Things, the veils are kind of very, very see-through, so things come up from the inner, come forward, and you're gonna look at them, and it's mainly only you who can really decipher those symbols, or those those fears, those hurts, and it's also you who will be able to kind of control them again. However, you can always talk to a good friend, you know, if you, I need to talk about it, I need to have just a really good cry, or just, you know, like, I need to write it down that I can get it out, you know, like, that's all legitimate, okay? You're just gonna do that, So because in that sense you also process it. It's all about processing it to your reality, how you perceive your environment and how others perceive you and you perceive yourself, okay? So that's quite interesting as well. I mean, we are in the transition of Capricorn is Saturn. Saturn is now in Capricorn, and he's been in Sagittarius for quite some time. And always in this time when things change, you know, and they are, it sometimes feels like the ground is very wobbly, and you need to like find a new orientation, restructure, you know, and find your base or your grounding again, okay? And it's just really normal that these stages happen, okay? Transitions are just, yeah, you know, like you misplace things or because there are changes and you have to work out again, or how do I shine in that kind of environment with that kind of energy? How do I fit in there? How so it goes all back to yourself inside, but comes back from inside out. It's a very intense process, but necessary and not to avoid. That's just the truth, okay? So the inner child for Cancer is quite important, okay? And looking after yourself, giving yourself lots of TLC, being around maybe your parents if they're still around, or other people who have known you, you know, growing up, and can give you some more clues of your personality and kind of puzzle you more together, okay? With all that what you know already on top of that, you know, just to um, find yourself, kind of your purpose, yourself, your inner persona, your yeah, your character, to manifest that even more. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put that here. All right. So next up is a card for Leo, which is gonna go in combination of those three cards, but obviously does somewhat also relate to the inner child, because Cancer is a strong energy, being highlighted by the full moon, okay? And Cancer has got the inner child. So Leo, let's see. Laughter, happiness, beautiful, okay? So all the gatherings or memories you have, they should be quite happy, or should make you laugh. You know, laugh about yourself, laugh about what you've done in earlier days. It's entering into a new year and leaving the old behind, okay? Should be like some sort of revision and looking at things which have been quite, yeah, you know, happy and oh, what have I done here? You know, also a bit reflective, but not kind of going like, oh, you know, I have failed in this and this and this. Then you're not going to make yourself down. You're going to laugh about things if things have been, you know, kind of been a bit chaotic or silly. You feel, oh, well, it was probably completely silly there. You know, like just take it with a really good humor. Okay, humor is here for Leo. And in relation to memories, you know, in relation to that situation, feeling like things are coming up, you know, look at them from the light side. I think, Leo, you will be able to do that quite well. You're quite fiery sign, okay? And also see that combination of the yin and yang, okay, the lemniscate, which is showing the balance between the two opposites, okay, and feeling really, you know, light about it, okay. So that's for you, Leo. Then we move on to Virgo. What is your catalyst card for this Cancer full moon at the beginning of 2018? Virgo, making new friends. Okay, so maybe you've cast off a few from the past, or you've definitely decided not to go back to these kind of scenarios you've been maybe feeling with the Six of Cups, okay? Is like remembering or, like understanding certain patterns of yours and certain things you've been attracting, and you feel that's done, that's it, okay? I actually want to release those energies and really make new friends, have people coming into my life. That's what you're going to say. People coming into my life which help me in this year and my further life to support and to challenge, to love me in a way how I want to love them, support and challenge them, okay? Because true love is also sometimes about challenge, okay? I don't think if someone loves you, they only go yes, 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 yes. You're always, they would be true to their opinion, to their viewpoints, and so would you. And you would listen to each other respectfully, but also consider your own steps. It's always then up to you what you are gonna do with a situation, okay? And making new friends is really beautiful because it's also talking about being connected, okay? Being connected with others and letting things happen. You're not the one who is going to run out and go like, oh, like I need new friends. They're just going to come. It's just going to happen, okay? It's going to happen randomly and it's just going to be open. You look at the people you meet new, like you take all these invitations you get, okay, to you challenge yourself a bit to get into new groups, different things, maybe a new hobby it could be, or if it's a new workplace, things like that. You will suss them out basically, or you will say then yes, I accept, or I decline, okay, kind of. You're going to look very clearly on the part of the energies, which ones you clearly which don't serve you anymore, and which ones will serve you for the future, okay? Maybe you've already done that actually, it seems to me, because you're walking into the path of making new friends. So the path is going to, show you different smaller paths along, and you can explore them. Yeah, explore them. That's what it is. Explore those, okay, Virgo. That will be really fun for you. Then we have Libra. Libra is the element of air. Virgo, by the way, is earth. Okay. So we go into Libra for this Cancer full moon and see what is the inner work. Look inside yourself, okay? Look inside yourself. You will be quite reflective around that time. It's coming close to the inner child energy as well. When you look inside yourself, looking at all your aspects, kind of see how things are tied together. You see how she's dancing on that net, spider web net, how they are knotted, where you're attached to, how you're attached to it. You still dance, okay? And but it's a very a beautiful stage of kind of feeling like you really realize and see your inner growth, okay? And and let it happen. Don't let yourself to get distracted by it, like it's an important stage of doing that, okay? Also to balance out the energies which maybe are a bit challenging for you, okay? And usually, sorry, I have to say, usually this all happens in our minds, eh? Because if we were to live just in the now, and not go like, oh, is this going to happen again? Very, 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 okay, or this has happened last time, and I'm still feeling quite angry about it. Clearly, if you feel like that, you're going to start to release it, okay? So you do that in the work, all right? So you can just really be in the present, but if in the present, okay, maybe it's just really cold and you feel like reading a good book or watching something or having a nice conversation with someone, or then just be for yourself, or having a crazy dance, or going out in the sun or things like that, you know, like just really, it's a lot of inner work, okay? There's a lot of inner work happening. That's what I'm saying. It's an interesting time for that as well. Yeah, because the new year, okay, usually things get a bit flat after New Year. It was such a high Christmas and everything, the New Year. But yeah, it kind of come back to ourselves a bit more. Hmm? So that's really good for you. Excuse me. Okay, so now we see what's up for Scorpio. Scorpio, another water sign. They're also quite deep people. Wow, financial flow. Okay, so something must have been sorting itself out for you. Okay, so that's, you must have had, you must have done some decisions to kind of, excuse my cough, to kind of wanting to increase your finances, and you still maybe giving it out into the universe to increase them, okay? It's going to happen, okay? It's this the upward spiral here, okay, which is going bigger into the really yellowish white light, okay? It's very, very promising, very beneficial. So stay on track with that, okay? Just really bring that in more and more, and the whole energy of wanting to, okay? Wanting to, not trying to anymore, wanting to, okay? Wanting to increase your finances, to create that financial flow you've been maybe dreaming about the last 10 years or last 5 years or so forth, okay? And then really trust the universe that they're going to bring you the opportunities, okay? Which you will then, when they come to your door, basically, okay, these opportunities come to you, you will decide, am I ready for this? Am I going to take that risk? Because sometimes we need to take a risk, okay? And it's important to be clear that you want to pull it through. I mean, you want to be feeling it, okay? That, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. I know this and this is maybe not going to be so ideal, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to chip that in, basically. Because usually chip something in as well, okay? Could be more working hours or whatever, you know, can be quite basic like that, or then could be more intense, you know, really stepping out of the grid kind of and become self-employed and trying to start your own business, things like that, you know, just, but you're going to know, you're going to put your effort in there, your energy, you're going to put your energy in there and your clarity, and you want to create that financial flow, okay? Yes, Scorpio, that sounds really great for you, okay? Then we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, another fire sign. What is being highlighted around this full moon in Cancer for your star sign, Sagittarius, in relation to memories, some fears and insecurities, feeling bound, wanting to kind of release or wake up, okay? To have a wake up call, and what is already on the horizon is that blessing. You have a blessing coming, okay? You can create the space for that in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, okay? All right. Rise above problems, okay? rise above problems. Really be in the now, okay? When things go wrong, okay, you feel like, oh my God, that's so overwhelming, that's way too much for me. It's going crazy in your head, it's really drawing you out, it's kind of, you know, draining you, okay? Then you go like, okay, I'm just going to go and have a dance. I'm just going to go and make myself a beautiful meal, or I'm just going to, you shift the focus away from it. You rise above it. You kind of just take it really light footed, okay? She has such a beautiful movement in this card, okay? That it does not pull her down and damage her precious time she has actually, which consists of many more aspects in her life than just the one subject or that person or that moment or that, you're crushing your head about it. Even if it's really bad, like you're always going to try to recharge yourself, okay? You're going to try to recharge yourself with other energy. I mean, you're not going to make it better. It's not going to get better. So, it's really not going to get better if you go down in the swamp and make yourself more grey and stale and everything. So you just really go like, okay, I put my wings on, I'm going to rise above it. I see also other things happening around around my place or around me and with people, okay? So that's not the only focus I have, okay? I have other things I can focus on as well. So shift the focus and rise above it, okay? Don't worry too much, okay? The worrying is really difficult. I think our mind is too complex with all that worrying and fear factors and all that. It's just, we can control it. And we have to sometimes very firmly control it, like parents, the children, kind of, or the states, the people, things like that. Just really clearly say, no, that's it now, okay, something else, huh? And yeah, so that's how you can rise above it, okay? Or then also just talk to a good friend, okay, who is just listening and not saying anything, not judging, nothing like that, or you put it down on paper or anything like that, so you can release it in a sense to some extent, okay, and take it lighter or have a really good sleep, something like that. You surely have some ideas what you feel you would like to do most in a certain situation which is completely draining, okay? If you feel like you're so exhausted you just want to sleep, then you go somewhere where you can sleep, okay? If you can't sleep at your home, you will find a little nest or a place where you can go and sleep, okay? So yeah. Yeah, I hope that's helpful for you, Sagittarius. Now we move on to Capricorn. So Saturn has just moved into Capricorn. How is that going for you, Capricornians? Okay. It's a bit easier than in Sagittarius, I suppose. Sagittarius and Saturn quite opposite and energies, and Capricorn and Saturn, they can better relate to each other's energies, so they have more in common. Okay, Capricorn, let's see. New location, very interesting. So if you're thinking of going somewhere else, or you feel already inside since a while, I'm actually not so convinced about it. You talk negative about a place, could be a workplace too, okay, not only living situation. If you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, then it's really time to bite bullet and just go like, okay, that's it. New location, new options, new people. It's a bit like going through a doorway, like making friends, okay? It's yeah, it's really trying to go through a new doorway and opening up new doors, okay? New experiences and being courageous and leaving things behind, okay? The old things behind, they obviously don't serve you so much anymore, okay? What else do I get here, Capricorn? I mean, you like the steadiness and the safety, and you thinking quite clearly how things could pan out for you. You're quite analytical, you know, and so you can maybe do that decision quite easily. Okay, it's not going to be attached with too many emotions and sitting back, but just being honest with yourself that you just that's it. Now, new location, new adventures. Okay, new energy. It's great. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what's up for Aquarius. Aquarius, for this full moon in Cancer. There you go. Ooh, wow, romantic partner. So if you meet someone around this time, okay, there's a romance here. And without further thinking too much, okay, is he going to be this, is he going to be that, like all these expectations which kind of can energetically scare off other people, okay, just explore this person or these people. Maybe there's several ones, okay, doesn't mean it's only one, but maybe there's several people around you which are quite interested in you, and you should be interested in them too, and just explore them really, but be very honest with them too, and see how they can relate to you in that stage of life you are, and how they perceive you and how you perceive them. You know, the more honest, the more true you can be to someone, the best of friend or partner they're going to be. Okay, they're going to be that for your whole life. I mean, if you want to be with someone for the rest of your life, just think about it. Okay, you want to really have the very best match, so you want to be as true and honest as possible. What is important to you and what is not on, and very clearly you can still be very seductive or communicate that on a level of playfulness, Yeah, but the energy has to be quite true, so be very true to yourself, what you maybe already are, and enjoy that romantic partner coming into your life. Could be male and female, hey, it doesn't matter, it's not that. It's just the only male fairy in this deck. Beautiful Aquarius. Now we have Pisces. Trust your intuition. So you might have been a bit drawn away from your true inner feelings, your inner intuition, and confusion. Must have been confusion. But unfortunately, Pisces is easily confused. But then, you just get back to your inner power. Your inner power, you're the most intuitive sign of the whole zodiac, okay? You can do it, and you are maybe reminiscing about the past, and you have some fears around certain issues and things, but your intuition is going to get you through, and this is your blessing, really. This is your blessing, your intuition. So really go back there, like that feeling, it's not your mind speaking, it's going to be that, unless, there's like a bling, and then, aha, now I got it, kind of that effect in your mind, okay? But not a forceful analyzing, you can't do that, you never get to your intuition, you reach it in that sense that you really deep down gonna analyze how you feel about it, how you feel about something or someone, and that's what you can trust. And you're not gonna think, oh, because this and this happened, that and that must have been. It's really your intuition, okay? I actually think you really know what I'm talking about. It just haven't been so much on track with your intuition, maybe, and or felt confused, okay? Because also sometimes people from the outside can confuse us when we are actually feeling something and sensing, okay, something, but then the other person is not ready to reveal that yet, or give you the scores for that, you know, and then we get confused, you know, like, oh, but I kind of, you know, I'm not sure, I'm confused, it confuses me, you know. But yes, the intuition is the key. This is your blessing. The intuition is your blessing, okay. You also see with the cards, it plays nicely together, this card, right? Yeah. All right, Pisces, that's for you. Then we come to Aries, another fire sign, fire element. Aries for this Cancer full moon, January 2018. Quiet time. It's really interesting, hey? You have also inside time, time for yourself, meditating maybe, or just feeling connected with nature, soaking up. Your mind has to become still, no chatter, noise inside you, just really winding down, winding down. And then there might be memories coming up and things, you know, there might be a few feelings of regret and sorrow, but also happiness and love and yeah, all the whole full range of emotions can come up in that time, you know, but you know how to yeah, work it through this time is with yeah, just calming yourself and feeling yourself and come really in your inner peace, okay? That's quite a peaceful card, peaceful energy, okay? Coming to peace of things. That's also your blessing actually to have that quiet time. We also have to make us the time to have quiet time sometimes in this busy world. So that's something you can consider if you don't have it yet, okay? And feel overwhelmed, then that's going to be your blessing. That's what you grant yourself around this time, okay? Or that's what the full moon wants to highlight for you, okay? Yeah, beautiful, Aries. So turn your fire a bit on low, hey? Now comes the card for Taurus. Taurus, another earth element. Honoring your true feelings. You have to stand really strong in your center and how you feel. Nobody can talk you out of anything, really. I mean, you're quite clear when you verbalize yourself, okay, or you don't take much crap from people, you know, it's just going to be done, it's going to be finished, okay. But somehow it seems like someone's quite persistent or something, the situation is quite persistent, trying to lure you in into something you are not ready to. And you're going to be very, very just clear and trustful for your own self and really honor your inner self, okay? Respect it. That's with the inner child, okay, it has a lot to do with self-love, okay? I mean, all of them have to do with self-love as well, but this even more, okay? You're going to be really, yeah, nah, that's it. That's how I need it to heal, or that's how I need it to exist in a way that I feel comfortable, okay? I feel comfortable and not disrupted or, you know, confused or anything like that. If any confusion is going on, just really honor your true feelings and express them. Express them. I don't think this is going to be a problem for you, you know. Express them very clearly. Okay. All right, Taurus. Now we come to the last sign for today. This is going to be for Gemini. For this Cancer full moon in 2018. Yay, the new cycle has started with another number. Okay, Gemini. Body movement. Wow, quite an active card. Activity, okay. Also listening to your body, you know, like just yeah, respecting it in the sense of being quite attentive, okay, how your body feels and what your body feels like doing, you know, it's yeah, it can be quite interesting time for you, you know, like a really good sense of your body, okay, and try to find solutions make it easier for your body or happier for your body. Like if you feel like, oh yeah, I need to go for a really good dance like those fairies here, okay, then just do it, okay, no boundaries. And or if you feel, oh yeah, I really feel like eating this and this, but I haven't eaten it because it shouldn't, I shouldn't, and da 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 da, you know, like I don't mean you should just go binge eating stuff which is completely difficult for your body, but something you can obviously cope with, okay? But yeah, just listen to your body, very attentive, because the body does give us signals of how we are, you know. We feel we have rashes, there is kind of a defense mechanism going on within us, okay, against invaders, you know, things like that. And there's the skin and things. Do some research what your organs, I mean, the skin is an organ, okay, what your organs are showing you, are telling you, okay, and or what makes you feel better if you've had like a good long swim, or if you've had like a salt bath, or if you've had like a pampering, or if you've had like a really beautiful walk at the beach, slowly and easy, relaxing, you know, whatever makes you feel, your body feel better, that's going to be the blessing and the focus around this time, right? So I hope that was helpful for each of the signs, and especially also for our Cancer in this full moon 2018. I can't believe it's already so far again, but that's what we always say because we count those days. However, it's just a new cycle, a new start of numbers in numerology, and always trust that things will get better, and you know, you can trust that things will release. You can release things. You can let go of things which don't serve you any longer, and nothing is going to be the same again. Just not completely the same. There have similarities. Obviously, there is more work to do on certain aspects, but nothing's going to be the same again because we constantly evolve. Every moment is different, and we have a chance to draw most out of every moment we live, and we are okay, and soak up what is the weather showing us, you know, how do I feel about it, what would I do, what would I like to do most, you know, like what is the inner desire, what could be like, oh yeah, I wish I could have a really hot chocolate now, it's so icy cold, or something like that, you know, what your inner desire is to kind of, yeah, to, yeah, as long as you can satisfy it and it's in accordance with an ethical, yeah, harmonious energy, then yeah, just really try to go for it, you know. And these are the simple things which mean a lot, can mean a lot to our well-being. Okay. Okay, so this is it from me for this full moon in Cancer, and I hope you have a really good 2 weeks, and I hopefully see you back at the next new moon reading in January 2018. If you would like to have a personal reading, a video reading, please contact me via my email or leave a comment or send me a message on my Facebook page. I have a Selenophilia tarot. Yeah, and then we take it from there. But until next time, I wish you all the best and many, many moonlight blessings.